environment and the right team. That's pretty amazing, right? Wasn't it inspiring last night to see how many people got 50,000, 100,000, $250,000, $500,000, 700,000, and a $1 million earner? That's amazing. What does that tell you? Hey, that if we can do it, you can do it. All you have to do is just declare that says, yes, I know you all are happy for them. I know you all are happy and you want them to continue to grow. But at the same time, what you have to commit to yourself is enough clapping for others, enough cheering for others, and you have to declare, it's my turn. If you feel that way, say, it's my turn.
It's my turn.
Absolutely, take it. We have everything in place to make it happen. It's time for you to make a decision that whatever level you're at, I'm going to go to the next level. Your primary goal in the business should to move up. And your primary goal as a leader, as an MD, as an RMD, is to help your team members to move up. Okay. If team moves, everything moves. How can you move? How can you move people? How can you move people? First you have to move, and then how can you move people to the next level? Now, today's presentation, my friends, goal and outcome. This is very special. We all have goals, right? But what I have learned in life and also in business that really helped me is a goal without an emotional reason, you will not hit the goal. I always attach an emotional reason to it. Why I want to hit this goal. Whatever your goals are in life, I wanted to make an extra $5,000. I want to make an extra $10,000 so that I can support my family. I can do it. You know what was my initial goal when I joined? My goal was not to make $1 million because my vision was so small. When I joined, the whole thing that I want to do is to make $3,000. Why $3,000? Because it will take care of my mortgage. It will take care of my car payment. It will take care of Zoe's extracurricular activity, and that was more than enough. That was a big help. But when I came over here, I realized that it's not about 3,000, it's about 10,000, 25,000 a month, 50,000 a month, 100,000 a month, 200,000 a month, $500,000 a month, $1 million a month. It continues to stretch. That's what it is. And that's why they say you begin with an end in mind. You begin with an end in mind. So I'm going to share a lot of things with you today that really helped me to go to this level. And this is barely the beginning. You have seen nothing. Yes, I'm telling you, this is barely the beginning for me. This is barely the beginning for you. It's barely the beginning for the company and everything. What you need to do is believe in yourself. What is the first rule of success?
Believe in yourself.
Vision. Vision is the first rule of success. You should have that vision. Don't settle for less, my friend. All right, so goals and outcome. Now, income goals. Now, we are here for a reason. We want to do it. Income goal. What is an income in our business? Income goal is a reflection of how many people you help in our business on a daily basis. Now, you remember my presentation from yesterday, the 7-point test? Right? Everybody has to do that daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. That will help you to do it. But the income is directly aligned with what? It's nothing but it's a reflection of how many people you help on a daily basis. So let me ask you, right? I'm talking to all the visionary people over here. What is your income goal for next 12 months? Have you written down those goals? If I ask, you cannot be vague, you cannot be random. I'll tell you, my friends. The problem being random is you're leaving your growth to randomness. And if you leave your goal to randomness, guess what? You will always live in the land of mediocrity. It got nothing to do with your talent. You being random, you leave your growth to randomness. You cannot be random. So I'm going to be very specific today what you need to do to get this extraordinary results. Now, am I talking to ordinary people or extraordinary people in this room?
Extraordinary.
All right. How many of you want to be extraordinary?
Hi.
How many of you want to get extraordinary income?
Hi.
I'll tell you how you're going to get it. The answer is in your, and that is the word extra. You want extraordinary? Just put extra effort. The word extra tells everything. Extra mindset, extra efforts. Extra is the one that we want to do. So what's your goal? Write down. First of all, if you don't have it, immediately just go and do it. Now, there are two types of goal. This was a turning point in goal setting in my life because always it used to be for me, there are two types of goals, and I was the first one. I've been a victim of it. I don't want you to be a victim of it. What was the first one? I always have a reasonable goals. Limited income. My vision was not stretched. When I see people over here on stage who made 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, $500,000, $1 million, but my goals were reasonable. I was happy for them, but I said, oh, it's only for you, it's not for me. My goal is not that big. I don't think so even I can do that. Right? And if someone comes over here, like say Prashant came and Prashant said, hey Aki, I made about $1.2 million last year. I said, you know what, buddy? Give me 200,000 and you keep 100. If somebody says, Aki, you can make $500,000, I said, no friend. Give me 200, you keep 300. Because my goals were very reasonable. Sometimes it happens, right? Oh, I cannot do it. But what changed in my life is, how can you have a visionary goal? It's all about visionary. But all my life, I was stuck being reasonable. And it stayed with me from my childhood. I'll tell you, because everything has to be what? Reasonable. My goals should be reasonable, action should be reasonable, I should never talk big things. Everything in life is reasonable. And if I try to do something extraordinary, they press me down and say, you don't sound real. Hawa mein mat ud, zameen pe aa ja. Reasonable, because I don't sound reasonable. No guys, we have to change that. We have to become a visionary. Now what is visionary goal? Is to double your reasonable income. Whatever number, before this you have the 12 years that's in your mind, you have to double it. And I promise you, you will hit that goal because you're now visionary and you're ready to put that extra effort. So don't stuck into that reasonable goal, but you have to have a visionary goal. Am I talking to all the visionary people?
Yes.
That's very good. Let's be visionary. Now, it sounds good when you're listening. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to be visionary. No, it's not that simple, my friend. There are a few things that you need to do over here to make it happen. First, right, how are you going to do this? It's easy to say that I'm going to switch from reasonable to visionary. How are you going to do it? First thing for that is you have to be a possibility thinker. You can be a possibility thinker. Can you be a possibility thinker? This word was new to me till I joined HGI. Mr. Humphrey one day said that you're not possibility thinker. I always used to have a reasonable goal, but when somebody tried to stretch my vision, I was not a possibility thinker. I used to reject that thought and I come up with my reasonable goal again. If Raja helps me to set a goal for 200,000, for example, for this year, what I'll say, no Raja, I know you believe in me, I know you're providing support, you're going to do the hand holding, I'm sure we're going to make it happen, but you know what, I wanted to go back from that visionary, I want to go back to that reasonable goal, I'm happy with my 100. That what happened? You're not a possibility thinker. You just reject yourself. Guys, unleash yourself from that thought, please. That is very important. Big dreams written down in a specific plan. Okay, what kind of specific plan? When and what? Time and date. What is your goal? You cannot be vague. People who work with me closely is there. I see Amit and Bulay sitting over here. They just opened an office. I will be in Miami for this office celebration over the weekend. But when you came to Prashant House, what did I say? You have to be very specific. You cannot give me a vague date. Oh, September, October. I said September or October. And September starts from 1st, it goes all the way till 30th. Which date? Be very specific with your date. Be very specific with your time. Be very specific with your number. If you're vague every time, if you just go with these random numbers, that's not how you become visionary. Build your conscious future and lead your life. Don't accept your life, lead your life. I used to accept my life the way things are going. I said, okay, fine, that's it. That's what I want to do. That's not called leading your life, my friend. That's called accepting your life. Don't accept your life. Lead your life. Lead your life, my friends. That is very important. So can I expect all of you to write down your goal whenever you get some time and you're going to declare and put a visionary goal to it and believe in yourself? Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
And now for that, what you need to do is you need to do one thing. Don't be a prisoner of your past. Okay, because you may feel like, oh, it didn't happen in 2024. Why do you think, Akio, if I just attend this event, why do you think it will happen in 2025? It will happen because I'm talking to a new person within. I know you will make it happen. Be loyal to your future, not to your past. Your uplines are helping you to see the future. If you drag them to your past and if you keep reminding them and if you keep reminding yourself that, oh, it didn't happen in the past, so I don't think so it's going to happen in the future, then you'll never become visionary and you will always get a reasonable goal, reasonable income. Come out of it. Believe in yourself to make it happen and be loyal to your future. So I challenge you to double your income in next 12 months. And how are you going to do the 12? We talked about it yesterday in my presentation and a lot of other leaders shared the success formula with you. It's time to apply. I was stuck with this thought for 35 years of my life thinking knowledge is power. No, knowledge is not power. Only applied knowledge is power. You learn a lot of this thing, but if you forget to apply, then guess what? It never becomes a knowledge for you. So can I challenge you to double your income in next 12 months and become visionary? Yes. I love that response, by the way. And it's your income, not my income. So you feel free to whether to respond or not. I'll just give you one more chance because he's listening. All right, how many of you want to double your income and take this challenge? Say aye.
Aye.
Thank God. Right? The cultural goal. This is very, very special to me, my friend. This was a turning point in my business. This was a turning point in our life. Culture. To me, environment and culture means everything. If you want to be successful, just check this in your team. What kind of culture are we creating in your team? What kind of culture you're creating in your team? A laid-back culture or hot culture? Is it aggressive or is it passive? It's time to check, right? To me, everything, all my sessions that you have attended, that one thing that is common is what? I stay close to reality. I confront reality. I used to live in a la-la land for 35 years of my life. No more. No more. Confront reality. So I check every day. What kind of culture I'm building in my team? Is it a laid-back culture? Nobody qualifies for contest. Nobody cares about growth. Nobody's moving up to the next level. Everybody's complaining, whining, or they become complacent and happy with the results. Then you have a laid-back culture. Not only in business, in life also, it will not help you with that. Versus what I call it is a hot culture. What is a hot culture? That means everybody is fighting for something. Everybody is so hot, the environment in your office, the environment is so hot in your Zoom meeting, the environment is so hot in these events. Every time, every month, what you're saying, I want to do something. And when I be a part of that environment and culture, all of a sudden what happens is just get involved into this. Why everybody is so excited when you come over there? Because there's so much emotions in the air. What you feel over here is an example of hot culture. Everybody's like, I want to do this. If you run those contests, have you ever thought about it? Why we have so many bonus pool? Why we have so many rewards? Why we have so many titles and other things? Because that creates a hot culture. There is always something for you to achieve. How can we go to the next level? It's time to take that commitment very seriously. So creating culture is vitally important for you to build a humongous team. But if you have a laid-back attitude, if you have a passive thing, you're not aggressive, then will you build that, my friends? You will not. But for that, you have to be excited. You should feel that, okay, here it is. Now, let me ask all of you, my friends, have you ever, in your car, put your favorite song, an upbeat song on a high volume? What happens all of a sudden? Your speed goes what? Up. You don't even know when you went from 65 to 85, 90. Does it happen to any of you?
Oh yeah.
Right? When you're listening to your favorite song and when you're walking, all of a sudden your swag is like, oh my God. Why? What happens? What changed over here? Huh? The music, the happiness, the speed, the culture. Right? The blood starts flowing fast. That is the excitement. And if you're just a laid-back person, and many times, like yesterday, there was an award ceremony and everybody was sitting. Are you clapping? No, I will not clap either. That's a laid back. That's a perfect example. Take things to finish line. Creating culture is vitally important for you to do it. Now, what do you want your team to be known for? Because you're here for a reason, right? I want you to take these notes and ask that question. What do you want your team to be known for? Speed, velocity, moment, or slow, steady, take your time, attitude with no vision? How do you want your team to be known for? Right? You want to know your team for speed. We have enough evidence and proof that success loves speed. You want that velocity, you want that movement versus slow and steady. Slow and steady is a myth. I had an entire session 2 days ago in the leadership session that slow and steady is a myth. Slow and steady will not help you to win anything in life. That was a myth that was told me for my first 20 years of life, that slow and steady wins the race. Dheeme pagale par kam pagale. No. So how do you want your team to be known? That is something that you need to work. Now, what is a culture goal? The culture goal over here is fight for your growth and have a heart of a champion. What is a heart of a champion is? I will fight till the very last minute. I'll fight for the very last second. Okay, I'm not that weak that I have 1-2 punch and I'm down. I'm going to get up again. That's the idea of it. Fight for that growth and have a heart of a champion. What heart of a champion means what? I'm going to give my best and I'm going to fight till the last minute. And if you don't have that, and if you have a laid-back attitude, it's not going to help. Monitor your activity and team's activity daily. Not even weekly, daily. Then you take that to weekly, monthly, and now you have all this data that will bring you an amazing results yearly. So these are the few contests that I want everybody with the minimum standards, what we discussed yesterday, I want you to take it seriously. If you are interested to add one more zero to your income this year. How many of you would like to add 1 or 2 zeros to your income? Say aye.
Aye.
Well, that's the thing, guys. Those 7-point testers, what I'm sharing with you and what other leaders shared, that's what you need to learn and to make it happen. That's right, Ravinder, right? We wanted to make sure that we take care of it, we put an effort over here and to do it. Now, what are those team contests? Qualifying for a GI contest. I want everybody. It's not about Hawaii. I know every one of you can afford a Hawaii trip, but going with the leadership, earn something. If you qualify for Hawaii in the personal category or base shop property, guess what happens to you? Your business will completely change. It's not that, oh, it's only Hawaii. I know everybody can go to Hawaii. You all can afford to go to Hawaii, but winning something that can help you to grow the business is very important. Qualify for MD RMD bonus pool. You have heard in the leadership session, people made between $40,000 to $250,000 in bonus. Preeti made $250,000 in bonus. Tushar and Gunjan made about $100,000. Ravi Samishetty made about $80,000. Right? You have heard from Ashish and Shruti and many of them who are on the stage. Ravik and Rupa made a lot of money in the RMD bonus pool. Qualify for the next level promotion, very important. And qualify for product provider trips. But you should know exactly what contest is running. Many of you don't even know that there is a contest that exists. Or even if you know you have a vague idea, you don't know the details to qualify. At the end, my friend, right, this is very important because we are at the end of an event and we have, after this, our mentor, our coach, our CEO is going to come and share the closing things, and I'm going to be ready with my notepad and the books to do it. Recruiting mindset, belief becomes reality. What is your belief? Let's work on it, my friends. Last 1 minute and I'll be done. Right? What is your belief? This is a breakthrough. I hope you feel that way, whatever that you're going through in life, and if you feel, you should feel that deep down inside and say, this is a breakthrough. I am so lucky that I'm part of this company. I am so lucky that I'm sitting in this event that helps me to achieve this. If you don't feel that way, there is something wrong with your mindset. What you should feel is, I believe in this business. I believe in this company. This is my way out. I was doing what I was doing for 15 years of my life. It never helped me to come out of it. Same routine, I've been blessed, pay the bills, take care of it, always been in the middle class mode, never thought about leading the life that what we are doing, never thought about making a difference in anyone's life. But this was my way out. This is your way out. But for that, you have to believe in what we do. You have to believe in the company. You have to believe in the leadership. You have to believe in the product providers. You have to believe in the solutions that we offer. And the most important, you have to believe in yourself. That yes, I can. This is my wake-up call. How many of you feel that this is a wake-up call? I feel that way. It is a wake-up call. Guys, success should be treated with a great sense of urgency and emergency. Success is an emergency. We cannot delay this anymore. We cannot be in the same routine. We cannot be the same old person. You have to go. You have to recruit. You have to build. You have to make it happen for you, for your family, and fight for your team's promotion. Fight for your team to go to the next level, and that will help you to go to the next level. And remind yourself every day, I can do it. I can do it, and I will do it. You know what was my mantra when 14 of my close friends said no to me in 2013? Nobody, not even a single person joined me, and my answer to them was either you join me or you watch me. And others were like, oh, my friend said no to me, this is not going to work and all that. So what? I said either you join me or you watch me. This is the time, my friend. This is the time. Time is not a renewable resource. All right? Now. Everything is now. It's time for you to make a decision now. You just cannot board that plane with the same old person with the same old attitude and energy. You are to be a different person and say, this is it. That's me. And I want to make it happen. And the last one. This is the future. The world needs change, I'm telling you. The world needs a different way to earn money, to write their own paycheck, to become their own boss, to make a difference, to help others to do it. And we are the future. We are the change. World needs a change. Welcome to the new world, my friend. Give a big round of applause for yourself for being here today and be a part of that change. And the last slide. Now, you heard all this, but I'll tell you, it will carry no weightage if you missed the first one, and that is, I want you to read with me, if you can, loud, please. The most important thing.
You're going to win.
That's it. That is the barrier between you and your success, because you're not 100% sure that you can do it. You're not 100% confident that we are at the right place, right time, right leadership. If you, all of you, feel from heart that I know I'm at the right place and I know I'm going to win in HGI, nobody can stop you from this. I promise you, my friends. I believe in you more than you believe in yourself, I can tell you. The reason is because I know if a simple and ordinary guy like me can achieve the great results, oh, you all can do wonders. But believe in yourself, my friend. Enough of all that. Enough of that laid-back attitude. Right? Do something larger than life and do it. And at the end, this is very close to me, at the end of one's life, all you can leave behind is a legacy of your reputation. How people will remember you. Right? If I'm gone tomorrow, I know there will be thousands and thousands of people will say, hey, I knew that guy. He was obsessed about building something for himself, for his family, for his team, for the company, that it is there. That's how I hope people will remember me. What kind of reputation I'm going to leave. Today, so many people come and congratulate me and a lot of other leaders. Thank you, Aki, for taking that step. A pride moment for me when they go to my wife and say, thank you so much for your sacrifice and the price that you paid so that your husband can travel, but look what we did. And I know you all can do much bigger than that. It's there. Live a life. I really encourage all of you to live a life of significance. It will help you, it will help your family, and it is. And when you live a life of significance, guess what? Success will find you. You don't have to. Success will find you. So declare. Take those minimum standards. Make sure we start from now. Can we at least make, when you go out, just make at least a couple of prospecting calls from your phone list. Call them. Let's start from one. Don't say one day. When you reverse one day, what happens? Day one. Make it a day one. Enough of saying one day, one day, one day. It's not going to happen. At the end, my friends, I'm telling you, procrastination is the biggest cause of failure. Procrastination is an assassination to all your destination. Stay tuned, stay excited, be there. Thank you. Your host and host, Akhil Rupani, sign off. And thank you for all your